Okay, this time we're live. It worked. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another stream. Wow, I don't think we've ever had to restart so many times. About 7 times there. So thank you everyone for sticking around and being patient. I don't know what was wrong. Every time I streamed, nothing would happen in chat, and then OBS started playing up, and who knows? Who knows what's going on? I want to say a big thank you to everyone for the bananas in chat. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I think last time I didn't read out anyone's name, and I've done the same today. I'm just exhausted after that, like pressing buttons on the computer, trying to figure out why it's not working, banging my head into the keyboard. No, I didn't do that. That would have been silly. That would have been really silly. So, okay, today the plan is to dig out an area. What did I just do? To dig out an area here, and to, wasn't there like 2 bits of that block here? Maybe not. To dig out an area here and start doing some auto crafting. Hey Simhua, thank you for the nice message, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Well, that threw me completely off my game. A moment ago I was already start streaming, looking forward to it, and then, everything goes wrong. It's the way of the game, isn't it? Let's grab some torches from in here. There we go, plenty of them. JG says, keyboard head banging. I like it, yeah. That kind of head banging. How can you get that shuriken back, says Vast Quinten. This one is an unbreakable shuriken. Look at how far it has to go to level up again. That's crazy. Basically, you can just use it over and over again, which is pretty cool. So we've got to dig out this area, I've said that, and pretty slow at getting going here. We've got that like big old hammer, but it don't always make things easier. It might make things quicker, but you still got to figure out like what area you're digging away. And I'm getting lag with every block that I break, which is not particularly good. Not particularly good at all. Rude Aiden says hi, please read. I just read it. There you go. Your wish has been fulfilled. I hope. X is not in EST, says Game Mode Derpy. Yep, I am in GMT time zone. There is a website, if you search for time zone converter, I'm sure you'll find it. That'll help you do all of that stuff. That reminds me, we've got the live stream in the week. If you haven't heard about it yet, hermitcraft.com/xmas16 for info on the Christmas live stream, which is mostly happening on vanilla, although Biffa's doing a stream on modded. And also, today is the day, for all of you subscribers here on Twitch, today is the day that we're doing the Hunt the Hermit game, so if you're interested in participating, you can sign up with the URL that is on your screen in the Match of the Day section. You can head over there and sign up for the game if you want to play. It's later today at 7 o'clock. Monk Chris says, nice, Crinkles again. Yeah, I really felt like listening to Crinkles for yet another stream. We tend to do that, don't we? We tend to just listen to the same thing for a while and then jump onto something else. So this ain't the fastest way of doing stuff, but we're getting a shape here. We're getting like a nice flat surface where we can look at it and decide what we're getting rid of. And it'll be all of this. How did you download it? Optifine, says Boulder. I went to the Optifine website and I used the download link that they provided. That is how I downloaded Optifine. Look at that. Excellent. Slava Games says, can you read this comment? I think I just did. That means I can read it, right? Wow, look at that. Lag spikes in here. So I have a lot of issues with our base here, by the way. Mainly the storage system just isn't like working as you'd like it to. It's kind of annoying. But hopefully... Oh, I just got new ore miner. Hey! Look at that. I've mined copper before, but I got an achievement for it this time. Mini Jagger says I can't play server on modded. That's interesting. I think playing on a server would be easier than playing single player. Be less intensive. Look at these blooming cables running around everywhere. We really need to sort this stuff out. We really do. I think we might be smart to do a little bit of that right now, to be fair. What have we got plugged into this that's important? So that's been emptied. So we've got our blaze rods, which aren't terribly important. Gunpowder. sticks, they're not actually in the... Oh, look. I say they're not actually in the system. There's a good reason why. Because there's no cable here. Let's put that one back. Let's put Torturino down so the stream starts faster. Says Blocky Enderman. If only it worked like that, hey? Right, so let's grab things that we're most likely going to need. I'm going to grab a stack of those because we're doing some Ender IO stuff today. Potions, no. Spider eyes, bottles. It's really just sticks. Sticks is one. Okay, and I think we looked through most of these. Maybe we'd need some glowstone. That's empty. Blaze rods, maybe. Probably not. Cool. Right, so now what we're going to do is pick up all of this below it that connects it to the system. The Nine Gods says, what tea do you have for today? I have some Celion tea. I actually brought some of that the other day, and I didn't realise, but I didn't buy tea bags. I just brought like the stuff on its own. And looking at the packaging of it, it doesn't make much of an effort to let you know if there's tea bags, or it doesn't. At no point does it say tea bags or no tea bags or anything else. So I brought it without tea bags, and I don't know how to do that. That one guy says Ender IO has so much stuff in it. It does, doesn't it? It's got tons of things. Wow, hello. We've got a blob in our base. Right, so these two things go up here. All of this is for storage, pretty much. We could just put those in there for now. Isn't there a stack upgrade? Enderman head can go in there. Right, so we need 2 of those. And the importer can go. So can... No, maybe we need the cable. Right. Jeez, leave me alone, man. We need to find these 2 at home. Autumn is here in chat. Hey, Autumn. I can't read your name in chat, but I'm pretty sure it's you because loads of people started saying hey, Autumn immediately after. Okay, let's go with these 2 just here. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And that's all we need to do for now. Right. And hopefully that makes everything a tiny bit less laggy. Fingers crossed. JG says, if you don't mind, you can pour water on it and drink around the leaves. They're not leaves. They're a fine powder, which makes it not very appealing to put in a drink, if you know what I mean. Cool. Another thing I tried to do, by the way, for those of you that know refined storage, there is a transmitter and receiver. I tried to use that inside the base and it wouldn't work. I tried to transmit and receive to this location, so all of this wouldn't have to have a big cable. That did not work. Just, like, no idea, like, what would make it work. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it gave me an error. It just, nothing happened. That kind of thing. Right, so now what we can do is make this room bigger with the hammer, as we can see exactly where it is we need to mine. And it's dark in here already, isn't it? We won't do too much digging. We'll just do enough to get going here. This will be plenty of space. 20k diamonds. I call hacks, says Sapphire to Gem. We had 100 and stupid amount at some point, didn't we? I think we got 1 million on the pile of dust. Look, let's have a look. Oh, we did have 1 million. Small pile of diamond dust. I wonder why that went down. But yeah, we got a diamond farm, you know. So it's all good. It's all good in the hood, homie. Loth Razor says, I had that working before. Transmitter, receiver, network card. Click the network card on one of them to get the position. Yep, I know how to set it up. I did that. I clicked on it, you know, put it in the right place, but nothing happens. You know, no error messages. No, you forgot to do this. Just doesn't work. And I'm not sure why. Stefan says, did you do it correctly with the linking cards? Yes. Yeah, I definitely did it correctly. JG says, you got night vision on your helmet. Jeez, why do I always forget this? Such a modded newbie. And then I go and play vanilla and expect to fly around. Just can't get it right, can I? Okay, we'll go to... Is that the corner? Yes, it is. We'll do it like that now. I don't know how far down. One more down. It might actually be easier like this, because this is instant mine. It might be a little bit quicker. Do you use OBS? Says It's Epic George. I do highly recommend OBS. It's free, it's very powerful. It does transcoding if ever you want to record, you know, on a modern computer. When I say modern, really technology that's, you know, 10 years? Maybe that's a bit of a stretch. 5 years old at least. OBS has transcoding. If ever you're going to record games and stuff, you must use transcoding. No fraps, no DX story. They use your CPU, which is going to impact the game performance. Yeah, I like OBS. It's good. It's not perfect. It's got a few like nuances that I have to put up with. Like if you click on a menu, it appears in a different part of the screen, which is always irritating because you've got to go looking for it. A few little things like that, but otherwise it works most of the time. Swiss Piplup says I'd prefer the hammer mined deeper instead of wider. Here's a 3x3x3 hole. Although I don't know if that's possible. That would be really cool. I like that idea. However, I don't think it works like that on Tinkers. Do you know, I upgraded my pick and I upgraded the hammer, and I'm not sure if I particularly like them mining all of that extra area. It makes sense with the hammer, but not so much... Bam, why did we miss that whole column? Not so much the other one. Right. We've got a little bit of space to work with, that's good. We're going to be doing auto crafting today, and I really don't know how this is going to go. My experience lately of modded is that it's getting to a level of complexity where we know how to do a load of cool stuff, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like easy to do. And auto crafting would make things a lot easier at this point. So there's two things that I really want to auto craft. One of them is auto crafting, and that's no joke. I want to auto craft the auto crafting first of all, because we want to auto craft a lot of stuff. The second thing would be Ender IO, and you know, I can barely remember how we get started on this stuff. Let's start off by emptying our inventory of all this junk. There we go, booyah, see you later. Don't need the hammer anymore. Back in the bag of holding you go. The drill can do 5x5, says Neon Cord. Yes, I've seen the drill, I haven't messed around with it though. What happened to your storage rage quit area, says Alu. Nothing, it's still there, I believe. It's still not working properly. Don't know why. Trying to just remove more stuff from storage, but then it ends up going into the place back there. So if we can do auto crafting, maybe we can auto craft discs. So we're going to start off with refined storage, whatever we do. And who in chat can give me perhaps a hint or a nudge in which direction I want to go here? Now that I think about it, like, how do we get started? So I think we need to put these machines into auto crafting before we do anything. So we need auto crafters. I've just realised I'm missing noises in my ear. Are there also no sounds? I believe we have no sounds for noises in my ear. Damn it. That's kind of annoying. Oh wow, I've missed a whole bunch. Oh jeez, we've got to go back in time, peeps. Time to get in the time machine. I wish I could do some backwards talking, and walk backwards. Yeah, Camo J123 has resubscribed 3 months in a row. Thank you so much. Ordo Pedrez, I can never say it. O2 has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Link Sylvester has resubscribed for 3 months in a row as well. Thank you so much. And Simon Tilley for 7 months in a row saying, hey Asuma, thanks for doing what you do. I'm starting my own channel very soon. Best of luck with that, my man. Make sure to have lots of fun doing what you do. The Royal Quartet has resubscribed for 2 months in a row saying, happy 2 months. I've been watching for much longer, but I haven't been able to subscribe until now. Well, thank you for subscribing, and thanks for watching as well. Appreciate all of you who are watching, by the way. Not just our resubscribers and our subscribers. Quick Strike says, if Hermitpack has Buildcraft, it has Auto Crafting. It might have Buildcraft, but it might not be the same type of Auto Crafting. Loft Razor says, Auto Crafter and Refined Storage needs 2 blocks, the pattern, and the items you bind. Whoa. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Lots of tea reminders in chat. Thank you, peeps. Probably is a good time to drink some tea. Let's do that right now. Oh, delicious. Love it. Yes, we also got a donation here from Tai. Oh wow, this is gonna twist my tongue. Taya. Oh dear jeez. That was so bad, I'm so sorry. First time donating and first time I caught the stream live. Love watching you play X. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much. Appreciate the donation. Apologies about the butchering of the name. I tried my best. It didn't work. Didn't work at all. Can you say a pun? Says the real Laham. I'm not much of a pun person. Although I made one the other day with bananas, didn't I? I made a banana pun. Look at those butcher name emotes in chat. Yep. You know what's up. Orange Panda says, Assumer is the one that got me hooked on all his videos and some of the other hermits. Well, that's good. It'd be a bit strange if I didn't get you hooked on my videos, considering I'm the one who's making them. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Also, LS Demo has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate it. Right, so we need... Oh, I cannot picture what we're doing at all. Biffa taught me a lot of this stuff the other day. Where do I have an... Oh, I've got auto crafters down below. What do they look like again? They look like that block. Right, can we actually make any of those? No. No, we cannot. Let's make some of those, which means we don't have enough of them. Hi, what's the recipe for... No, can't do it like that. Recipe for that is this. Let's just... Yep, give me absolutely boatloads of that stuff, because we're going to use loads of it. That would make a good recipe. That we need to auto-craft that. That's one of the things we do need to auto-craft. Okay. No, we need the thing in the middle. Probably need a few of those today. Then we need the things at the top. Cool, and the things at the bottom. Right, and that should allow us... Now we need the things on the side. Jeez, and those need to be made in those other machines. Yikes. Fun White Kid says, Asuma appreciates me most for watching his stream. He told me in a private chat. Did I now? That's a lie. Although I do appreciate you being here. Cosmo Guy says, you seen Mumbo's supercharged creeper shrine? I have not. I've not seen that. Let's grab some redstone then. I'm starting to run low on this. You see, I haven't had my farms running for ages. I can see all that I'm doing just collapsing at one point. It's so difficult to manage all the different things. So we need redstone, printed advanced processors and printed silicon. Let's type in print. Wow, we got none of those. I made loads of these the other day. They just disappear so quickly. I've got a feeling we're going to need a lot of these today, so let's just go for that. And also, every time I do this, I also like to then put some sand in. Make a manual cleaver. It deals 30 attack damage, says Batman R1. We've already got a manual cleaver. Also, we're doing this. We're a bit busy with other jobs at the moment. Right, let's get all of this stuff doing something. Hi. They might be useful. I wonder if there's any other gems left behind. Doesn't look like it, does it? That one's missing a speed upgrade. Ah, there's something else we need to make. Man, this is like so difficult, this stuff. Now, one of the things that would be typical of me to do is to try and work everything into something that looks nice down there, and I think we must avoid that. I think we've really got to keep it simple when it comes to decoration. I'm going to grab some blocks out of here. How can I... They're actually the ones that I'm looking for. If I type in chiseled, will it bring up all blocks? No? Andesite? Well, there's some of those as well. We're going to chuck those down there. Fill in the wall. LS Thimo says, is the sub-Discord still a thing? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my man. Game Moda says, of course, the best way for me when he has been the only one to my father who is my son, who has never met one or any... What is this message about? That makes no sense to me, man. I feel like I'm being trolled. Let's go dig up a couple of blocks. Give me some stone. There we go. Right, so if we have a wall here... Yeah, we'll make it like a tunnel entrance. I think that's the best way to go. So then you'd walk by a 3x3 area here, and we'll make that 3x3 tall as well. There was actually another block that went up. It was cobblestone, wasn't it? Let's type in cobble. Aha, look at that. We're going to put the occasional one of those in as well. And this will make it look more complete. Very good. Very good. Lego Tomb says, Assume appreciate me for watching and making the Xmas skin. That's right, I'm wearing a scarf because of you, Lego Tomb. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. Okay. Is that as far down as we're going? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, that right there will do. That's just a reminder to keep this area simple. I felt like it was necessary to do that. Let's turn off our night vision as well. MD Tharthir says, Asuma, can you do a room tour? I haven't really, like, I don't know. I could do. It's. I've been thinking about doing a like studio tour video, but it's not really that interesting, and it's sort of not finished yet either. There's more stuff I want to do, but I kind of don't know what to do as well. Been meaning to try a new microphone for ages and set it up different. Swiss Pipl up there with a T reminder at the 20-minute marker. Thank you, appreciate it. 20 minutes and we've done nothing in terms of auto crafting. I kind of knew this would happen though, because lately when I've been playing modded, I've been putting in a lot of time. I'm just finding it so hard to get my head around like everything that needs to be done. And this time playing modded, I've learned so much more. And I think that might be the case every time you play modded. Like you learn things in laps. So next time I come and play with this, we'll figure it out much quicker. But this whole auto crafting jump that we got to do at the moment is a tough one. I think I just put away the redstone that I was trying to get hold of. Yeah, my fear is that we might start running out of the materials to make use of the autocraft stuff, which I want to have done so that when we go and make our mob farms again, it's not going to take forever. It's all just one hand feeds the other constantly, and it all takes up time. Strife1 says, how did Cub make that bread would spam your inventory? There's a block that allows you to feed players into someone's inventory is the idea. Right, we'll grab that because that is all we needed. Was it this one we were building it on? Yeah. Right, so we have 4 auto crafters. I believe that's what they are. What should we start off by putting into them? I barely know. I think I said I wanted to hook them up to these things, so let's make some of those. Apparently we need sticky pistons. That shouldn't be. Apparently we got no pistons. Jeez. Go back to step 1, why don't we? Right, we'll chuck those in there. Sticky pistons. There we go, stack of those. Excellent. Okay, so how many of these are we making? Probably 4, since we've got literally 4 of those things. The next thing we'd want in them is speed upgrades, which are made with those things and sugar. Ah, I took sugar out of our system. How many can we make? 1. Oh, they don't stack 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do that for now. Let's just take 8, so they've all got 2. And then we'll use the things down there with some redstone, and we need some sugar, which is in our... Yeah, it's not hooked up, so we'll have to grab it from down below. Hey X, what mod would you suggest for starters like me, says Cancerous Viewer. Cancerous Viewer, what a crazy username. I would recommend Tinkers, always a good way to get started. Sugar should be up here somewhere. Hi. Okay, so we can solder those things. We've got to get cables to them. And we also need some blocks in this room to make it look nice. Let's go for our factory blocks and chisel some of these. Where's my chisel? It's in here. And there you are. Right, it is those ones that we were using. So if we continue the same floor design, should be okay. Right, and then over here we'll have a different texture on the ground, and we'll start placing our auto crafters about. I'm going to grab some more stone though for a little bit of building. Right, and the cable will have to go underground, underneath. Where I think some of it already is. There it is, excellent. I have made a machine that makes, so I always have 64 sandwich in my inventory, says Neo Trio. That's a really good idea. Then you don't have to worry about ever stocking it up. Okay, something like that will do for now. Oops. Okay, so that'll come out into this room as it is doing right now. We will have a space here for some blocks and a space there for the floor. So our first machine could probably go 1, 2, 3 right here. So that's where the cable, I think, should come to. And then what we need... Do both of these need cables attached to them? Who can tell me? Will they both need a cable attached? I got a noise in my ear, people are telling me. Oh, I'm missing all the noises in my ear. Jeez, I'm terrible at this. Please forgive me. Why were you mining with an axe, says Dean Machine? It's not an axe, it's a paxel. Because it removes the blocks that I needed to remove. That's why I was mining with it. Yes, so Juicy Red Eye has resubscribed for 9 months in a row, 3/4 of a year, saying, "Hey Asuma, please butcher my name." It's really hard to look at it different to how you know to pronounce it. But what about Juicy Red Eye? I don't know. Legions of Luigia has resubscribed for 6 months in a row, half a year. Thank you so much, my friend. We got a donation here from Zlefen5. Hopefully I didn't, but I say hopefully, I know I did, I butchered it. Hopefully not. Hook up a 2 solderer and 1 alloy smelter with your auto crafters. Then hook up 2 auto crafters. Then you have enough to make a pattern out of all the most used things in refined storage. Keep on going. How would we... 2 solderers and 2 auto crafters. I really don't understand, man. I'm just gonna have to like baby step my way through this because I can't picture anything in my head. But I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you. Cake Builders has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support. Ali Wally 49 has resubscribed for 5 months in a row, saying finally time for a live stream rather than a replay. Well, welcome to the live stream, and thanks for watching them on the second channel as well. Mousefan1993 is here, resubscribing for 9 months in a row, 3/4 of a year. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it. X, how do you make curse work? Because it doesn't work. I don't use curse. That's precisely why I don't use it, because it doesn't work. Let's go over here. And I can't... Right, what I was getting stuck on is I think we have to connect it to both. The way I've done it over here, these are crafting recipes, so they're like a crafting bench. So I think the machines both have to be together and both connected to cables. And I don't know what way round they would go. I really can't remember. I think it's like that. Well, that turned on. Also, this isn't connected to a cable yet. It's lit up. So maybe it gets information through this block. Right, so you're there. You're there. We need a block from upstairs, I believe, to help us do this. You should make 2 shurikens and dual wield them to throw 2 times shurikens, says Timbaloo. That's actually a really cool idea. I like that one a lot. Dual wielding shurikens. You'd... Oh no. When you right click, wouldn't you just fire with 1? Because you use 1 item, but like not 2. If you know what I mean. Yeah, you use 1 item at a time when you right click. So it wouldn't quite be the same. So I believe this thing here will allow us... Right, so what do we want to auto craft to begin with? Is probably auto crafters. Maybe. I really don't. But this doesn't use a soldering machine. I tell you what, all of these advanced processors are an absolute pain. So let's look at all these little bits. That goes in the machine. So if we do this, this should tell it that you're doing that inside of the machine. Right, now we need patterns. That's the first thing that we should do. We should autocraft patterns. Jeez. Oh, this is madness. Okay. Let's go grab a pattern and then autocraft patterns. This is so weird to me. This is just like, where do you start? Literally with the first thing that you need. If you want to autocraft, you're going to need patterns. So autocraft them. It almost makes sense, right? Ponybutts is here. Hey, Ponybutts. Clay Guy says, I just used the regular Minecraft launcher to play Hermitpack. Me too, man. Me too. That's an upgrade, not a pattern. Pattern. Hi. Very good. Very good. Now, how do we make a pattern? I can't remember anything. Like, what is wrong with my brain? We make him in this one. I do worry about myself and my terrible memories. Okay, so this is confusing because that's got a pattern there. Right, that has now created a pattern for patterns. Amazing! We're doing this like a pro. It sounds like the pro way of doing things, right? Auto-crafting, the auto-crafting. Okay, so this already this is starting to like seem a little bit easier than I thought it would be. So we're going to attach another one here. This is temporary, and we're going to put the pattern here, and we'll not yet made a speed thing, have we? Actually, maybe we'll make the speed one now and autocraft that as well. So speed upgrade is there. Oh, that didn't. Maybe you got to clear that first. Maybe that's a. Oh wait. Okay, so there's no. Who can tell me how this works? Because there's no. This isn't. This isn't the normal thing, is it? How do you do that bit? Who can tell me in chat? How do you autocraft for a solderer? The arrow button teaches a recipe to the pattern item. Hey, oh, it's there. Oh, it must have just bugged out. Okay, so now we create that pattern. So notice how these two... Oh, the other one's gone. Notice how this one, when you hover over it, you press shift and you see that. This one you see it by default. That's because it's been made through that thing. So now when we put this into here, it should look into that machine. And it should be able to make that. So technically this stuff is already part of the system. So if I chuck in all of our upgrades and all of these things, and we choose to display craftables, right, am I taking that out, or did it just craft it? Right, now it says craft. Ooh, okay, so we could make 8, we got 7. Start. Start. Are you crafting? Is it doing something? Let's look. No, it's doing nothing. I've done it wrong. Oh. I was so hopeful that would work. We got to keep flying back up and forth to ever check on something. Fun White Kid says, damn, X got double the views of anyone streaming Minecraft already. Well, if someone else with a bigger following than me tuned in and started streaming Minecraft, then they'd have more. So why did that not work? Crafter is upside down, apparently. Right, facing the wrong way. Crafter is not facing the solderer. Right, so these didn't matter because they just crafted within themselves. So if this isn't facing it, so that blob at the top faces the bottom. So then we've got to, I'm assuming, so then we've got to place it facing downwards, I guess. Like that. Okay, now we put the thing in it. No, is that not facing it? What's going on? Okay, so by reading chat it seems like I am facing it the right direction. X, the solder is connected to the system. It is? Yeah, it is. Believe so. Hey, that's... Did it work? No. Let's try that again. 7, start. Hey, wait, what? That always throws me off. You've got to click start twice. Okay, so we go over here. It's doing it! It's doing it! Quick! Run! We want to see it in action! As fast as you can now. Yes! We are auto-crafting! Sweet! Let's give this thing... Now, it didn't take the item out of it. Does it not do that? Does it not take the item out? How would you guys take the item out of it? I didn't expect that. We won't have to use a hopper, would we? Or... You need to pull them out with an import bus. Oh, an importer. We've already got those. That, right? That's an import bus. Interesting. Will it stay connected if I use that? Right, let's... We've got these. Let's go... Hi. Imports. We've got 2. I'm falling in a hole. So if we make this block here an importer, bam, will this all still be connected? Will you keep... It does. Excellent. Right, and did it make all of them? Let's go type in speed upgrade. So it made 2. Let's craft another 2 and see what happens. Right, everything is available. Now we should see... Okay, so we must have broke the connection, but when it's connected through an importer, it seems to connect to both of these blocks. That's terrific. That is terrific. Leon Scree says, do you have a 2-directional refined storage thing? I forget what they are called. Yes, transmitter and receiver. However, they almost work cross-dimensional. They don't really work on this thing. This should all be higher then. Is that all we're going to be looking at for auto-crafting? Like a machine with that above it? D. Mark Banks says, no crafter, need cable. Now, no crafter need cable now. X, how were you introduced to crinkles? Says Sanko. A friend told me about them. This all looks good. I'm just looking over chat. Not a lot of people are saying... Oh, some people are saying this wouldn't work, but it seemed to just work. Well, people aren't saying this wouldn't work now after it worked, so maybe that's a sign we're good. So this thing can have speed upgrades, right? But it's... Surely we would only want them there if this thing was crafting recipes that didn't need this machine, because otherwise we've got the speed upgrades here. Unless you need them in both or only in one. Right, so I think what we should do is set up a few of these machines and create all of these recipes one by one. Yeah, that just seems like the next step. But what I would like to do is make the room pretty, but we're not going to focus on that too much. I kind of feel like a step up along here would look really nice. An industrial... Oh man, now I'm getting carried away. I haven't even got this thing going and I want to start building. Just want to do everything all the time, you know. What, do we have any nice looking stairs? Probably not. Probably going to look at this for a minute and go, actually, let's not worry about it right now. Let's not get too crazy. One of the things that slows me down is, like, I've watched a few other people play modded recently, and I know that modded players tend to just build big open rooms and then put their little contraption inside of it, whereas I like to make the contraption a part of the room with stuff like this. Now, when you don't know modded inside out, this stuff becomes really like difficult because you have to revise how you design stuff as you go along. So I think we'll go for the simple approach this time. So we want to move this up by, I think, just one block, literally just one block. So you got the grounds, then you can see the machine and the auto crafter. So we're going to dismantle this, put it back together. Need to remove the importer. We need to put a cable down there. And bam, that's kind of all we needed to do. Right, this machine. Do we want to move it over by one block? No, we're going to have a wall there, then a gap, then this thing will start. And we'll space these out one apart from one another. We can only do 2 for now. So that's how it's going to look. Hopefully everything I'm saying makes sense. It makes sense in my brain space, so all should be good. Okay, so we got 2 of them hooked up, but only one of them has recipes in. But both of these would do stuff now. They would make things, which is cool. Does this thing make something? It makes patterns, yes. That's right. Okay, so we'll put our little thing back in there. We're going to put some speed upgrades in you. One in this one over here. Now we need to make patterns and then program them, and I think we would really be getting on our way. Hi. Let's make... Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Jeez. Whew, that was crazy. Wow, that made me like blink like mad. I'm missing all the noises in my ear again, so we'll get to that in a second. Let's make... I mean, we're going to need a lot of these. Let's make 10 for now. All the materials to make them are available. That's terrific. And there they are. They're really quick to craft. Now we've got our patterns. Okay. Automagically, remember. Automagically. So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to go back to refined storage. Now what we could do is go through one by one and say anything that needs to be made in one of those machines should be on here. Which would be the smart way of doing it. And I think we'll do it the smart way today. So we move in the items, we reopen this. Excellent. And we create a pattern. So we're going to do 9 of these. My inventory be filling up with some items here, that's for sure. Maybe not all of them are things that we need right now. Right, so I'm going to drink some more tea and look at chat again. So I missed a resubscribe for 3 months in a row from Zontro, saying I love the modded server so much. This modded server, the Hermitcraft one or the Patreon one, I'm not sure, but I'm glad you like it. LolCatLol says nothing. They've just subscribed. LolCatLol2 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Chasmeister Tutorials, welcome to the chat, buddy. Spyro Gamer says, how can you forget that tea so many times? By getting sucked into this game. Also, let's put on night vision. I've seen a few messages asking for that. Timbaloo says you should make an upgrade statue of yourself in front of your base with a chisel and bits to let everyone know how amazing you are. That's a cool idea, but maybe a mini statue would be fun, like an Asuma doll. Actually, that would be really cool. I really like that idea. I haven't done that yet. I haven't like made any detailed thing in chisel and bits. JG424 says the smart way ? Why not do the derpy way like we usually do? I used to be a smarty pants in this game. That's what I used to be known for, and now I'm just known for being a fool. Basically, that's how it goes. Oh. Anyway, right. So we're going through these one by one. So we've done crafting grid. Now we've got to do pattern grid. This is... I'm going to trip up here easily because this stuff changes each time you click on it because it adjusts itself. Okay, so there is... that might have made the wrong one. Pattern grid. No, it did make the other thing, because... Oh, we did clear it then, did we? Okay, fluid grid will be next. This time it appeared immediately. Huh, it bugged out before. I was expecting it to bug out. Crafting monitor. That's not one of those. Crafter. Remember, only things that are made in the solder are we're adding here. So we're up to that one. 1K storage block. I'm not sure I want to do that. I like the storage discs, so we might pass over those. Storage block. Creative storage block. Fluid. We'll skip over those ones as well, because I haven't really messed around with that. Solderer, believe it or not. Oh, that's a crafting one. But we will make that. Crafting, crafting. Lots of crafting. That's a crafting one. Aha, there we go. So this is the interface, fluid interface. I have no idea what this does, but we'll add it, because why not? Okay, then interface, fluid interface. What was the one before the interface there? A relay. I missed one. I don't know what a relay does. Who can tell me what a relay does? Because I know what a relay is. It sounds like something we might make use of. You need no gaps between the crafters. Oh, if you're on about this, that's for aesthetic reasons. Oh, Cub was online. I didn't even notice. This mod looks so much to me like me. They copied a lot of stuff, says Peter Kroll. I think the idea is it's the original AE, which was ME, which is confusing. Right, that one is a crafting. Lots and lots of crafting. Still we're looking at crafting. Okay, fair enough. That's fine by me. Less work for our machines if all the crafting's being done here. Crafting. Wow, a lot of stuff needs crafting. Right, now we're getting on to the bits. The bits and the bobs. Then we'll do gold. Hi, I didn't clear it. Maybe reopen it. There we go. And diamond. Reopen it. There we go. Cool. So we have made 10, not 9. 10 of those. Interesting. Hi. So what one have you got? You've got the speed upgrade. I'm wondering if we should space these out a little bit. So we put the more obscure ones into different blocks. Like, what is this thing again? Does it tell us? Output. So we'll put a relay and a fluid interface into here. Then in the next one we'll put an interface and a disk drive. Maybe the fluid grid, pattern grids, crafting grids. Like that. And then space them out maybe a bit more. Now these ones are common, so maybe we should distribute them. Like one at a time. Let's make some importers and increase the amount of these things that we're making as well. How do we make an importer? It's over here. Like that. Please. There's no crafting grid. What are you trying to do, X? You've got to go up top. Redstone says Assumer, the relay is not made in the solderer. It is made in the crafting grid. Is it? Didn't we just... Oh yeah, but I added them anyway. Oh, I totally must have... Oh, no, because we went back. I skipped that one, then I went back, I went, oh, that block looks familiar. Right, so we've got to take the relay out of there. Well spotted. Well spotted. I made a boo-boo there. Okay, hi, what are we doing next? Brain, why did you come up here? Oh, the distractions are real. Oh, it was this thing, wasn't it? No, we haven't got any of the destruction cores. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, there we go. Sweet. That is terrific. Spare Gristian says, bananas, I'm late, but hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for bananas. Leeson Cree says, make patterns for the processors and such that it comes the basic processor in the GEI list. Make patterns for the processor. What are the processors? Those. Yeah. We made those. Right, so let's put this here. Couple of cables. Stand in the hole. Stop auto jumping out of it. I should probably turn that off. I don't like it because it's modded. I'm sort of used to things working differently, so I kind of go along with it. Okay, so we've got another solderer, and we've got to take one of these out of here. It was the relay, wasn't it? That one. So we'll put 2 in each. And these are our more obscure ones. Now we've got 3, so we can put... I'm going to take the speed upgrade out for now. So we've got imprinted... Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. So those make those little nuggety bits. Next up, we've got the basic processor. So we probably want to make the silicon one first. Right, I think I'm going to put 1 more here. We're going to have 4 of these in total. Okay, so we need... Didn't I make 4 crafters? I did. Aha, and we put our pattern one in there. I need like 1 more crafter, and I've got loads over here not doing anything. If we move this and the relay over here, it should work fine. Will this one actually work? It's got a thing plugged into the side of it, a cable. I don't know if it'd actually work like that, so let's give it a try, because we need more patterns. Pat, hi, let's craft 10 more. Everything's available to craft it, and it's being crafted. Well, that does work. We've solved that one. Let's also put a speed upgrade. Doesn't that require the machine? It does. That one can go in there as well. Cool. It's kind of simple once you get the hang of it. Tiny Ninja Gamer says, you know what cracks me up? Eggshells. Do you know what? I can't crack eggs properly to save my life. Every single time I crack an egg, I swear it's a disaster. Oh. Right, wait, yeah, that's right. We moved those so we could have this one. So I made 4. We're going to make 4 of these in total. Put another one of those there. Hi, there we go. Right, so now we should grab those patterns. This is kind of like confusing a little bit. Just trying to keep track of where we are. Patterns would go in here. Okay, so we're up to this bit in terms of things that uses solderers. Some people say they should be pronounced solderer, or like... I've read a lot of comments from people saying how to pronounce this word. I've never ever, until coming on YouTube, heard anyone call it something different than a solderer. We got to use solders at school, and I've never ever heard someone say anything other than solder. Gaming Dudester says, modded is really confusing. All of the stuff does weird stuff. I have like no idea what I'm watching. It's like Bread Phone and Relay Racer. Yeah, it really is like that. But what you've got to realise is that, like all things in life, you can understand more about it and it gets more complex. That's a rule of science or understanding or knowledge. Like, the more you know about what you don't know. Like, literally, in the world of science, the more we've understood the world, the more it opens up questions about what we don't know. It kind of feels like that right now. It's like, oh, we can autocraft. Now there's all this other stuff that's confusing. Okay, so where are we up to? So we're up to this bit. Now we've got to do the basic processor. Hi. Create that for me. Thank you. Let's go with the improved processor next. Now, this time we haven't had to open and close this yet. I've got a feeling when it bugs out, then you've got to close it. But if it doesn't bug out, it'll keep going. Yeah, look at that. It's keeping going. So, let's just keep doing this then. Printed silicon. This is the one that's going to get used a lot. Okay, what do you use? Speed upgrade. I'm not coming to you just yet. So that's a crafting. Destruction core is a crafting one. So is... yeah, both of those are crafting. Alright, silicon I create differently. We need Ender IO for that. Crafting... right, that is not a crafting one. Range upgrade. Hello. Let's do this, man. We've gone through the whole thing. Like, almost. Speed upgrade. We've already made that one. Don't do it again. Crafting upgrade? Jeez. What does that do? I mean, obviously it crafts, but like... it's a crafting one. Crafting upgrade. Stack upgrade. Interdimensional upgrade. Just some crazy stuff going on right here. Silk touch upgrade. Hello. I don't think I'll ever use these ones. I don't think I'll bother with Fortune 2 or 1, so we'll go straight to Fortune 3. Okay, then there's that thing. Then there's a network cards, a wrench, and that's it, isn't it? A writer, a reader. We've done it! That's all the auto crafting that uses the solderers. Ed Network says US solder, UK solder. Yeah, it could be. The thing is, the people I was watching were American and they were saying solder, and then people in there... someone says you can't crack eggs because of dyspraxia. Yes, probably quite rightly, because fine motor skills. I've been playing guitar again lately. I am absolutely amazed at how much like muscle memory and strength is left in my hands. But playing guitar, like, that is painful for me. It's like I put it in the past. I put a lot of time into playing, and I can just sort of tell, like, on a good day I can like play quite solidly, but I'm always prone to my fingers just being a little bit on the weak or lazy side when you're playing something a bit technical. It's sort of frustrating and disappointing. Like, you kind of know that you're doing everything you can, but it's not quite good enough. Anyway, right, so what are we doing? Range upgrade. Right, so we've got our upgrades here, and then we want to spread out these ones. So this printed silicon one I'm going to put over here, because that one will probably end up doing the most work. And then we'll put one of these in each of those. Very good. And I wonder if putting like gold with gold would make sense. So printed improved, printed advanced. Because then it would do one then the other, rather than having them get stalled by the others. If that even made sense, I don't know, but it made sense in my brain. So that makes printed basic. Which one used printed basic? That one did. This one makes advanced. Which one uses advanced? That one. So when it makes these, it makes the one before it first. Right? So they don't get held up. Well, actually, no. You do want them rearranged, because then one machine can be making the parts for the next one. Jeez! I got it all. I had it right the first time. What's going on, man? What is going on? Okay. Logic. Oh. The best way to do this would be to make one machine for every recipe. Have them all with speed upgrades, and then they'd do stuff really fast. But that's kind of expensive. Right, so we've got our upgrades next. We're going to put our Fortune and Silk Touch at the back there, because that will probably rarely get used. And we're left with 4 of these. So we'll just put 1 in each. And that sort of distributes the range. Very cool. Okay. Okay. Greg Tez says, what do you think is the most complicated mod? I think GregTech. Yeah. GregTech isn't complicated though, it's just tedious. It's like GregTech is a mod that makes everything more expensive and harder. If you actually like crafting, you'd probably love that mod. Like, it's like, oh, you want to make a crafting bench? Spend 10 hours doing this. That's what GregTech is. Like, if you like grinds in games, if you like crafting stuff, you'd probably like GregTech. I don't know why you would want to punish yourself so much, but... Oh, Sweeney Dunstan says, I'd love to see X do a tutorial video on mods. It would bring more subs. I doubt it, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it would be a bad idea for me to do a video tutorial on mods, because I am pretty bad at them. Like, look how long it's taken me to do what we've done today. Someone who knows mods will do it in like 3 minutes. By the way, Sanko123AG has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Tom Verholst21 has resubscribed for 7 months in a row. Appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing and resubscribing. Skater Hater says, assuming do you sing? I sing to myself. And nobody else. You'll never hear me sing. Let's use our little machine here to get some more patterns now. We could probably count. I know we're going to need more than 10, but we'll do 10 for now. And now we're going to make the patterns for all the rest of this stuff and then just distribute them through here. So I think the way that we'll do it is we will try and put 1 per machine, right? And then when we come to another mod and we put 1 per machine, it's not as likely... Let's explain it like this. If I want to make something here that uses lots of items from the same mod, which is quite likely, and I put them all in the same machine, then it has to do things one at a time. If I spread it out through these machines, then it could do 3 or 4 recipes at once. So if I do that for every mod, that should be like a way to distribute the work, right, I think? Lukey132 says, but X, isn't that the whole reason we are here? If you were good at mods, we would get less watch time, and that would be boring, wouldn't it? Maybe. Maybe. There's pluses and minuses to everything. Like, if you can make being good at mods entertaining, then that would be entertaining. If you can make being rubbish at mods entertaining, guilty as charged, leave me alone, then, you know, then it's entertaining, isn't it? Asuma, do you live in early United Kingdom? It's early in United Kingdom, but I don't live in early United Kingdom. I've never heard of a place called Early in United Kingdom before. Early meaning early in the morning, right? Or are you in early in the morning? I don't know, it's really confusing. Sir Loafington has resubscribed for 9 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, my friend. Right, enough with the derpage. Let's get things in the recipes. In the recipe... Wait, where are my patterns? Didn't I just say enough with the... whatever. Did we really use all 10 of those a moment ago? I thought I had some left over. Oh, look, we did. Right, we had 1. Got it, got it. Okay, so, there's that one. Now we've got to... Hi. Oh, it's a creative controller. Just go through these one by one. So we've done that. Wait. Oh, here's where it changes its... Is there a way to turn... There's got to be a way to turn that off. Center search bar. Mods. Blue italic. Search options. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's always going to be dynamic, which kind of sucks in this case. Anyway, we've done controller and grid. So crafting grid, it moves. Pattern grid, fluid grid. Crafting monitor. That's the next one. Well, hey. After the crafting monitor comes the crafter. Yep. This is all just take your time. Don't worry about it too. Did it pinch? No, it wouldn't have pinched those because that's just a recipe. Disk drive, that's not what we're doing. Right, we're not doing storage blocks. So creative fluid. Right, that thing we haven't auto-crafted. Why did you not stream on Friday, says Sags. I was in London watching Korn and Limp Bizkit play, which was amazing. Stop derping, X. Use the pattern grid. Oh, we're using the wrong thing now. Yeah, because it don't use a... Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, we can... Luckily, we haven't done too much. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. Yeah, I could have got carried away with that, couldn't I? Okay, all of those patterns have been cleared. That leaves us with this one. Okay, so I'm doing this wrong. What we need to do now is use something different, which is up above. That one is for when you have to use an external machine, which we could do for Ender.io. This one is it that one? The grid? This is the pattern grid. Welcome to the pattern grid. So we have to do this here now. So we clear that one and start over again. How much fun is that? We've got to start over again. GG. Maybe these will stay in the same place now. I think they do actually. That makes life easier. So fluid grid, all of these, that's the next one. Yep. We literally just did this. We might as well do that, even though we probably don't need to auto. In fact, no, it probably is a good idea to put everything in, because you can tell it to make that, and if it knows the recipes for everything below it, then it just makes it for you. Otherwise, you would have to then tell it to make the things below it. Yeah, so literally, I think you literally just want to put everything in. Okay, we're up to speed now, back to where we were. Okay, lots of people have corrected me, but now chat's gonna... So let me know if I got it right. We need to use this thing, okay? Because lots of people in chat are correcting me about the pattern grid. Am I now doing it right? I believe I am. Cables, we want those. Importers, we got them. And then we got the exporter. Okay. External storage, yep. Constructor. I'm glad we took the time to do this. I wasn't sure we could do it, but we have today. Cool, so we're sort of like up until a point. The next one will be that. So we need to make more patterns, which we can do by clicking on this. Ooh, look at all the things we can craft with our system. Hi, we'd like another 10, please. Thank you very much. Get to work. A human being says, you work, Asuma, keep on creating quality content. Thank you, my man. I do indeed slave away on my videos, but it's because I love doing videos. Videos are great. I've been spending a lot of time on... hi, what is that? Oh, it's... Oh, does that mean the relay's wrong? Aha, we got to redo the relay. Let's shift click on that. What was this saying? Completely forgotten. Okay, people in chat are correcting me and letting me know that I was doing it right. Excellent. Oh, Fluffy Horse says, hey Asuma, how do you feel about manspreading? Oh, I learnt about how disgusting I am for sitting with my legs apart yesterday. Jeez. That video is, I feel like the women that made that video haven't done much in the way of, let's say, you know, finding opinions that differ to their own, or talking to other people about it. Like, if you've got an opinion in life about anything, it's probably a good idea to listen to other people's opinions as well, because someone else's perspective can shed a lot of light on things for you. They could have asked any bloke, why do you sit with your legs apart? And the answer is very clear. You got things down there that need a bit of space, right? And I couldn't believe it. And like, there are some examples they point out in this video about manspreading where it's like, yeah, people can actually like take it a bit too far, right? You can sit on a seat when other people are needing space, but that's not something that men do. That's not a manspreading thing. That's just someone being inconsiderate. Anyone's capable of being inconsiderate, as one of them pointed out by like spreading her legs across the multiple seats that they were. Like, you're not simulating being a man, you're being inconsiderate. And oh my god, it was just such a bizarre video. I couldn't stop laughing at it. It's comedy gold. It's just so bizarre that they've like created this narrative in their mind about how all men are just like evil for sitting with their legs apart. It's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Oh. It's just, I don't know. Right, we just gotta, I think this bit's simple. Like, my brain's all in funny mode now. It's feeling the laughters. We can just put these in and not really have to worry about it. We're just distributing them so each one has one. That means it can do lots of crafting all at once. Very good. This is easier than I thought it would be. It's a little bit tedious because you've got to put these things in one by one. But I don't know, I kind of thought we'd be like making a load of complex machinery, but it's really nothing like that. Well, we already put cables in there, did we? Apparently we did. I do not remember doing that. Cool. There we go. Why are you... Oh, like, why is that one different from... Oh, I took all these things out. I configured some stuff up the top here and then took it all out. I remember now. We got a donation here. A noise in my ear from Phil71994 saying, here's some motivational support. Take your time, don't stress yourself, and keep having fun. Appreciate it, buddy. As I said before, I'm kind of prone to overwork or to always do something, you know. But appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Ouija Ben in chat says, the manspreading video got 1 million views and 150k dislikes. Yeah, you see, I can't help but feel that the dislikes probably won't make them go, maybe we got this wrong. It probably might fuel them a little bit more into thinking they're right. I don't know, like... Fluffy Horse says, I think that video kind of backfired on them. I saw your comment, is this satire? Yeah, my initial, like, thoughts when watching it was like, this could be satire. Like, this genuinely could be a joke. If you don't know what satire is, if I'm getting the word correct, it's the sort of humour where you are being exposed to something that shows itself as being genuine, but the humour is in, what if this were genuine? That video is funny to me because it seems genuine, because it's bizarre, it's out there, it's ridiculous. It's like getting really upset about something that, I don't know, doesn't seem for most rational people to be worthy of being upset about, or, you know, and then I believe that's what satire is. And satire is often a style of humour I quite like, because I think as shows like The Office have pointed out, like, humour doesn't have to be a joke or a gag or a pun. Sometimes it's like the observational side of things. Sometimes people not trying to be funny can be hilarious. Like, often a thing a lot of people find funny is when you see a friend fall over, right? Now, obviously you don't want your friends to fall over and hurt themselves, but people that you like, for some reason, like watching them stack it or, you know, get themselves in a bad situation, it can sometimes be hilarious. Phil says that it's feminists. They are searching the criticism and confrontation. Let's not call them feminists, because then we group people together. We should really just look at them as three individuals who, in this case, had a really bizarre idea about one thing that probably annoyed them one day. They're probably just sitting next to some person who's got their legs spread out and it's taken up a bit of what they think should be their space. If you start attaching all these ideals and beliefs that they have together and then blaming what those three people did on a whole group or movement, then we're going in the wrong direction. Let's go to do this again. Getting all sorts of confused. Hi, we need patterns, don't we? But I can... Oh, look, patterns. Cheers. Okay, right, let's keep doing this. So I want to do this faster now. Like, I want to just chat and, like, keep clicking on here. But I know that I will probably, therefore, get it wrong. It's moving the things around again when I click on this stuff. Hi, we'll take that one. Which is always irritating. Machine casing, that's going to be an important one. Because it gets used a lot. Network transmitter. And network receiver. We'll take both of those, please. And the disk manipulator. Oh, that's the thing that I really need to make at some point. That uses storage housing. Here's another one that's important. A lot of people are saying I'm so triggered right now. Your manly voice is Phil says your manly voice is oppressing me. Oh, jeez. Khaled Guy 123 says I'm talking about modern feminists, not the feminists of the 70s. Look, this is why we shouldn't be like, oh, feminists are terrible, like, because some feminists can be terrible, some non-feminists can be, I don't know, like, if there's an idea that seems worthy, some people can make it bad. If we always like talk about things by going, oh, let's just lump these people into this category, and then all of the things that could be talked about that are related to this are represented by them, then it just, you know, it's talk about things like on a point, on its own merit. Like, don't try and say because of these people, throw all that stuff away, you know, like, oh, that doesn't mean anything anymore. I don't know, I can't really word it better than that right now. The words don't come to me. 1K storage disk. I do actually want to autocraft this stuff, I think. Now there's... Oh, right, okay, storage housing. Does that work on each of these? It does. Do I want to do, like, all of these and also storage housing? Oh, I see. It's kind of... Right, it's kind of the same thing, really. I think we're going to make all of them. I think we're going to call all of them. Ghastbuster says internalized oppression intensifies. Hey, there's no internalized oppression here. I mean, you're making a joke, I feel like, but I don't quite get where it is. Extra derpiness is oppressing me, says Glade Guy. No, this is okay. This is an example. So oppression is real in society, and it does happen. And then when someone starts to then talk about an oppression that seems crazy and bizarre to you, like if they were to call manspreading oppressive, like that would probably 99% of people is probably going to be like, what the fudge? The reaction should then be not to turn around and go, so you know, all of this feminist and talk about oppression is whack and crazy. Like, take it on a one-by-one basis, because there's some genuine stuff to be learned out there. Tala Afa says, if you say that all feminists are not good, then you're saying that all Christians are in the KKK. Maybe, I don't know. Like, yeah, you sort of touched on it. Like, just don't say all these type of people are bad or whatever. Think of people as individuals, right? Because as soon as individuals are lumped into a group, one person can make all of them look really bad. Lots of people in chat are saying fudge now. What's going on? Important question, says Cole. Stop the presses. We got an important question. Do I like Oreos? Jeez. I don't really like Oreos. There's a lot of sweets, like, don't really tickle my fancy very much. I do love Butterfinger. That's a delicious snack. Oh my goodness me. But a lot of sugary sweets and stuff. I like to find food that's savoury and tasty. Right, let's crack on with the cracking on. We need to craft some more. Hi, that's speed. Wait, what? Let's craft another. So 1, 2, 3. These all have 2 recipes, right? There's 5. We'll do the fluid ones as well. Just get it out of the way. So that's 10. We don't want that one. Oh, is it 5 or 4? It's 4. Okay, so 8 recipes for each. 16, 19. No, what? How did I go from 16 to 19? We want another 17 of these. Thanks. Jeez. My brain's melted. Oreos are vegan, by the way, says Spare Grissin. Are they? I wouldn't know. I guess a lot of sweets probably could be, couldn't they? Do you like stolen bread? Do you even eat just a tiny piece, says Javelin? Oh, I've never stolen bread. But there's something strange about saying stolen bread. Like, bread should surely never be stolen. Shouldn't bread be something everyone has access to? Yeah, we could put these things away. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's find them all a home. In you go. One per person. They're people now. Our recipes have rights too. These poor oppressed recipes. They need better homes. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm trying to be funny. Do you still have a beard? Says Michaelsberg. Of course I do, man. I love my beard. It's not like a great beard or anything. I don't spend a lot of time looking after it particularly, but I like the beard. Serious Creeper says we need more man-spreading. The man-spreading jokes, I mean, it's the 2017 has arrived early. It's going to be the meme of the year. No, maybe not. Right. No, we don't want to use that one. We want to go up top. Yvelin says, oh my god, X does not know stolen bread. Ah, so this must be some sort of joke / cultural thing that I am oblivious to. Right, so storage housing is what we want. Then we have to make the 4 storage discs twice. Huh. What way would it go about making it? Like, what if it just skipped using... No, surely it would prioritise something that had less steps. I don't know. To those of you that know what's going on, that probably made sense. Okay, so that's our 1K. And now we're doing our 4K. I kind of wish I wasn't streaming at this point, because this is the sort of stuff where I can't look at chat. I just need to keep doing this and be like, oh, let's make sure I don't accidentally fudge this one up. Fudge, alright? Fudge, it's a word I say. Jeez, every time I say something like fudge in a video, I get loads of comments like, oh my god, swearing. It's like, no. Yvelin says, X, seriously, you don't sound like a person with a beard. Do you expect some sort of muffled sound for coming out of my voice for the beard that surrounds it? Doesn't really surround it though, does it? Inspired Beard... Inspired Beard says, hey X, when did you start PC gaming? What are some of your favourite games from back in the day? Oh dear. When I was a kid, basically. DOS. Had a PC before a console. Didn't really have a console until for a long time. Like, there's loads of old DOS games like Command and Conquer, Beneath a Steel Sky, Cannon Fodder, Jazz Jackrabbit. There's loads of them, and I made a big list. Tyrion 2000 is another one, and one day what I want to do is do a nostalgia game series on the main channel where I take all of my favourite games from when I was, you know, like a kid playing on DOS, which no one knows what it is. They're like, what? What was that? Did you say DOS? And then do a series on it. And I was going to do it. I was going to do it as a Christmas thing one year, and unfortunately, the problem with doing a series like that is that it takes quite a lot of time and effort to get each game to work, because they're so old. You've got to figure out all the what's it madoodles to get it to work. And Morse Code says Asuma listens to metal rock and is the most calm person in the world. Yeah, there's a little bit of logic behind that. Like, you let out your anger and aggression through rock and aggressive music. Like, makes you much calmer. A lot of people who listen to that sort of music will say that. Right, that one I didn't click on, did I? So we've got 2 left to do. What was I talking about? The nostalgia series. So I've got the list of games, I've got most of them. It's just with each video where I want to do like a sort of like a little mini let's play, just playing, showing the game, talking about it for a bit. That would require so much work to do that I don't think I could really, you know, find the time to do it. We'll see. Maybe one day in the future we'll get around to doing it. Anyway, let's keep on with the stuff that's going on here. So, Right, you've got some in. So these 4 don't have anything in. I'm wondering if we should load... Let's put all the fluid ones in here. So one... Wait, yeah, let's put those ones in together. 128's in there. 512s, 256. Okay, and then maybe put the storage discs in the same place. Do the same sort of thing. 1K, 1K. Wait, oh, it goes to 4, doesn't it? Yeah, 4K. Oh, right. 16. Getting very confused here. 64, and then we'll put that one into here. Storage housing. Wow, this is crazy, man. This is taking some time to do. The Nine God says c:/window/assumeavoid/run oldschool.exe. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Have you seen Good Old Games? Says lolcats. Yeah, I got quite a few games off of there. Moon says you can use DOSBox to run the games, no problem. Yeah, DOSBox is what I've got. Trust me, I've done all of this. I've got DOSBox, I've got Good Old Games. It's never that straightforward. It's never that straightforward. Boxy says I miss all the old Apogee games like Crystal Caves. Call of the Raptor was one that I played of theirs. It's never that simple. Like DOSBox generally gets things to work, but if you want the sound to work and this to work, like most games often require a little bit of tinkering to get it to do just right. Then you've got to try and record it, and often that can be difficult. I tried to record a game called Slay, and my mouse cursor just doesn't appear like in the right place on the screen. Some of you actually seen videos on my channel where that's happened before. Like you try to record something, but it seems to record the cursor in a different location, and yeah, everything goes wrong. Hey, we've got to do all of these now. Jeez. Let's keep on keeping on. We're going to make another... let's make 20 this time, because we are nowhere near the end of all of this, but maybe not too much more to go. Resubscribe for 3 months in a row from JustBad311. Thank you for the resubscribe, my friend. Appreciate it. Dr. McFish says creepers are really exploding moss monster. They're really an exploding moss monster. I mean, you could call them just a moss monster, like kind of mossy, right? Let's put these things away, man. They're taking up space, taking up precious space in my precious inventory. Oh, we've also got these 3 as well. Let's dump them all in here. Okay, so we're going to make all of these next. Nice and easy. I wonder how they decided on like these icons. Why should they look this way? That's what I want to know. Man, this is like a game changer. I'm really seeing it now. Like as we go through all of these recipes, I'm just thinking about how much time have I spent like trying to get stuff like this to be crafted before, like running around dragging materials. Okay, so they're all the same things. So we skip those. We've done all of this. So we skip that. Aha. No, there's 2 here. Yeah, just those 2 that we need to make recipes for. Destruction core being the other one. Okay, then we've got silicon. Right, now we're on to the upgrades. Upgrade. Let's do that. Then we have crafting upgrade. Stack upgrade is a craftable one. Yep. Done all of those. That one we haven't. What is that? A grid filter. Then we have a network cards. A wrench. I don't think we need to auto-craft that, but I'm going to add it in anyway. I think that's it. We're really close now. We've already done that. Cool. I think we've just done the entire mod. Is now in an auto-crafting system. GG. X, do you follow football and what's your favourite sport? Football is probably my favourite sport. I watch it as a neutral. Not terribly interested in it anymore, to be fair. After you've watched like 3 or 4 seasons of football in a row, it really does just become the same old thing, it feels like. X, do you have some advice for someone starting out on YouTube, says the Blue Chicken 2002. Yeah, make sure your #1 priority is to have fun. Oh, we can do that. Let's lump a few of these like unlikelies together. Well, that'll probably be just those 2. Okay, so in here Let's put one 1K and then the 64 for liquid. 64 fluids. So then we put in our 4K and our 128. Oh look, you do them by colour. So that one and that one don't even need to read anything. Do you know what? Here's another interesting thought, right? And I've learnt this through you making videos for a long time. When you're playing a game, you're focusing on something on the screen, but you're not telling people where you're looking. Imagine if, like, you could see a red dot where I was looking. You would see my eyes scan over where the output is written, where it says output. Whereas you might be looking at the colours going, why is this so difficult? Just put the two colour things together. And when you read a lot of your comments, you get a lot of backseat gaming where you can tell while you're focusing on, like, I don't know, fighting a mob and there's a creeper jumping out of the sky on you and ghasts are shooting at you, someone's noticed that over there in the, you know, in the far distance there's a couple of pixels that look like a chest, and oh my god, you idiot, there's a chest over there. Like, not everyone's like that. Some people are nice, but like, you were not focusing or looking over there. Like, they're having, when you watch a video, you're having a different experience from the person who's, you know, making the video, so to speak. Like, there's different things to focus on. Why did I decide to put all of these ones over on the edge? I don't know. It's just the thing that I did. Anyway, now that's probably a bad one, because doesn't one of these, like, use the same thing? An exporter uses a construction core. This is a destruction core, but we should probably, we'll skim those around to a different area because we don't want them in the same places where they're going to be used. So this can go over here. This one, again, I don't know why I'm putting it over on the side, but that's what I'm doing apparently. Any vanilla today, says the Death Knight King. No, we generally stick to the one thing that we're doing. We got a resubscribe for 11 months in a row from Stickiest Sticks, saying good evening, X. Hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Ponybus is here with a dirt face in chat. What have I done now, Pony? What have I done wrong? A-Boy says, I'm 100% like that, although I don't really comment or anything like that. You should always comment, man. Like, you don't feel like you comment, well. You can comment if you want to on my videos, you know. I know a lot of people, like, don't comment. It sometimes makes me wonder, like, what are those people, like, getting out of this? Because you don't get their direct feedback, but it's probably good. I mean, if you're watching, right? Generally, people don't sit around and watch things they don't like, so I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I didn't really think it through. Bertie J373 has resubscribed for, drumroll please, 22 months in a row. Absolutely epic. Thank you so much, my friend. Ponybutt says, you haven't done anything wrong, just silly with the patterns. Oh yeah, I was being silly with the patterns. Right, we have successfully done the one thing that I didn't think we'd actually be doing in this stream, which is auto-crafting. The plan was to auto-craft Ender IO. I've done a different mod, but it makes sense, doesn't it? I'm only messing about. Okay, so now we're going to do Ender IO. And we're going to just start off with some stuff, I think, because there's a lot of stuff here. I think we should start off with things that will directly benefit us, so to speak, and then maybe flesh it out a bit more later on. Right, so we are going to make a sag mill. Hi. No pistons. Jeez, let's make a stack of those. Bam. Right, we're going to make a sag mill. We will make Sterling generator, no. An alloy smelter. We're probably going to need 2 alloy smelters. Yeah, sag mill and alloy smelters are the things. And then we're going to need these as well. So I think I'll probably want to make a couple of alloy smelters though. I'm not sure. Noodle Poodle Matt says, I wish I could build as well as you. Dude, just practice and try and get better. Like I didn't just like figure it out in one day, right? It takes time. I've been playing this game for years, man. Just keep trying, man. If it looks bad, if you build something that looks bad, then that's good because you've learned what looks bad. So try something else. If that looks bad as well, there's 2 things you know look bad. Don't do them again. Keep trying, like, and then you'll find the things that look really good. Okay, right. It's that stuff in the middle that I'm missing. Let's make a few of those. Hi! Oh, I'm using the wrong machine, am I? Which one was it? Jeez, I'm getting it all wrong. This is why we need to auto-craft this stuff already. Craft this stuff. Jeez, I just cannot speak all of a sudden. Right, I think we're gonna have 2 alloy smelters. And they'll probably... I'm gonna make 6 things in total. There'll probably be something else that'll be useful. Let's not use that type. Let's use that one. What are you missing? Ah, okay. Chuck those things in there. Right, and I think they have to be exactly those ones. Yep, looks like it. So we've got the soul binder, and we've got the slice and spice, and is that it? The slice and splice. Yeah, there's an L in that second word. Okay, so there's 5 machines that we're going to hook up. What would be the 6th machine? Who can tell me? Fence says you want 2 for processing and 1 for alloys. If not, use another mod for cooking items. 2 for processing and 1 for alloys. What's processing? Sag mill? IOCM says, assume I have noticed some derping on Twitch after the HTML update. I need to disable it and roll back to old Twitch. I would like to roll back to old Twitch as well. Tim Ballou says, look up Graham to learn how to build better. Yeah, there's loads of people you could look up. Corrales, be another person. Scar. You can watch many of the hermits to learn how to build better. X, when is your next video getting released? Today at the usual time. What has your Osseum Paxel, please, says Batman. It has those things on it. Oh, the mouse. Stay still, mouse. Why does it move? Right. Not any suggestions in chat as to what else we eat. I think that really might be it. Maybe we'll just make 3 alloy smelters, or we'll double up on the sag mill, I think, actually. There's one over here we can pinch. I'm not going to use this again. Whoopsie. Oh, Jesus, that's really bad. You didn't see anything there, peeps. That didn't happen. Let's just get rid of that lava. There's a little cobblestone generator system I messed around with. It ended up filling my base full of badness, let's say. Right, let's have a look at how many capacitors we got in here as well. Oh, is that literally it? We've just got 4 double-layer capacitors. Well, there's something we're going to need to upgrade pretty quickly. Alright, so down below we go. I tell you what. No, I had an idea, then I realised it doesn't matter. X auto crafting doesn't work well with the soul binder and slice and spice. I've been told about how they might not work, but I think I understand how to make them actually work, so don't worry about it. Well, maybe you're right actually, because I've only been told about it, but we'll see what happens, because I've got an idea on how to make it work. Right, so now we need some cables and importers. Right, here's where things are going to get interesting. We've got cables. We would like importers. Oh, I see. Well, actually, let's start typing it. So we've got 2, but we need another 4. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. Start. Hey, it might start, like, crafting other stuff to make that stuff. So it's made free. I bet you it's in... There you go. Do you see how it took a while to make the 4th one? I bet you, like, one of these things kicked in and started doing something. That was cool. Okay. Right, so stop falling in the hole. We've got a gap of 3 blocks, and then we start with our machines. 1, 2, 3. Machines go along here. And has that connected? It has. So that one would be an importer, right? Oh no, the importers go above. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. I got my soul binder automated, but it only works with Enderman souls, says Lumarath. Well, I might have a challenge on my hands then if it doesn't work. Let's put these machines on. This song is great. What song is this? Fissure. I love this. Isn't music great? Right, let's oh, I'm missing something important. Can you think of what it is? It's the machines that craft, believe it or not. Oh, apparently we've got 18 in the system. Why was I crafting them earlier if we had 18 in the... How did I not spot that? We had 18 of these in the system. GG. GG, man. What is going on? Hi. Right, let's put the row of blocks in place. So we're going to go for our alloy smelters. 1, 2, and then sag mills. 3 and 4. That one looks a bit weird. I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should just stack these all side by side because they're gonna take up a lot of space. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll rearrange those ones at another time because there's going to be all sorts of machines we want to put in here. Alright, so we'll go for them side by side this time. Whoopsie. And then we'll put these two at the end. The soul binder and the slice and splice. Very cool. Did I do that the wrong way around? I derped again. I can't avoid it, can I? I just can't avoid it. Lucas says, X, do you like UK grime music? I do like a bit of grime. I don't listen to a lot of it. It's alright though. Oops. Okay, do they face that way? Yes, they do. 5, 6. Okay, again, alloy smelters, sag mills, soul binder, slice and splice. Dat Tube, oh my god, says, X, will you play Totally Accurate Battle Simulator again? Yeah, I was thinking of doing another video on it. They got another update. Every time they update it, I'll probably do a video, but I don't think I want to do a consistent series. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of that fun has been had now, so... Oh, why did I make 4 of these? I can't count, that's why. Hey, no, wait, maybe I did make 6, because apparently I got 2 more. Hey, I don't know why, but apparently that's okay. I guess we sort of don't need this cable here. Right, so there's our machines all hooked up. X, make iron golems to kill pesky mobs around your base. There's actually a beacon that would stop them spawning in an area, which I plan on using at some point, but sort of getting held up by other things, like all this auto-crafting. We need this block next. Right, so the thing that I want to make a lot of is dimensional transceivers. Electric steel. Let's go with the game's alloys first of all. Here they are. Right, so we need to open this, go to the alloy, select the alloy smelter, add this in and click that. And we need some patterns, which I don't have. I believe I've left them in the table up top. They can actually just stay up there. We'll make some more. Yes, let's make 20 of these. Actually, let's make like half a stack, because we keep coming in here and all the stuff's available to make it. Awesome. I want Polybridge X, says the Lost Dean. If you haven't seen the entire series of Polybridge and you like the recent episodes, go back and watch more, but otherwise I'm gonna wait until I play it again. I was really disappointed with that last video actually, because I spent like a couple of hours playing levels that I couldn't solve, and then I just decided, you know what, if I don't solve the level I'm gonna like scrap the footage, because otherwise it feels a bit weird, but maybe I shouldn't have did that. Otherwise it would have been like a half-hour episode as well, so there's that. But yeah, when you play the official levels, you know they're solvable. There's a real incentive to finish them. When you play ones off of the workshop that no one else has solved, it's a bit and ah. So that's kind of how I feel about it. Right. I'm wondering if we should double up on these and put them all in each, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could just put all of the alloys in there. What else does the alloy smelter make? This is an interesting question. Like, can I click on you and see all the things that an alloy smelter can be used for? Is there a way to do that? No, this is just showing us how to make an alloy smelter. Peeps, who can tell me, is there a way to see everything that the alloy smelter can do? I think I just did it. We're looking at the alloy smelter. Cool. Hey X, do you host the server on your own computer, or does the company host the server? Phantom Backer, a company called Cubed Host, hosts this. server. Right, so there's the Ender IO things. Solarium. Now, fused quartz. That would be a 9th recipe. Okay, it seems to have many combinations of how much quartz you want to use. Right. Yeah, that's an Ender IO block, so that counts. And we're looking at lots of different combinations, which makes this slow. Enlightened. So there's 3 different types of quartz. Right, that's another way to make the quartz stuff again. And again. And again. Right, dark fused quartz. That's a 4th thing. This is crazy. Electrum ingot. So it can make something from a different mod. Okay. There's another one. I think it's going to use more than 18 overall, to be fair. But do we need to worry too much about these things from other mods? Now everything is from another mod. I reckon that we'll not worry about this stuff here. This all seems a bit ridiculous. If you really need it, make it at the time. Okay, that's kind of cool. ProJG says, X, you shouldn't put all the alloys in one alloy smelter, because if you want to craft something which uses the alloys, you need to wait for hours, because it can only craft the one on machine. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's why we sort of space things out with these a little bit. But with that, they're all going to be in the same machine. So how many alloy smelters should we have? Maybe we could put the same recipes in multiple smelters, and it would distribute them a little bit, right? Who knows? ProJG... Oh, wait, that's the same message what I'm on about. I love shoutouts, but all my suggestions are either wrong or there is something better, says Timberloo. Sorry if I've made it sound that way. I don't know what to say really. Don't not participate in chat. Just like I don't know what to say about that. Don't feel bad, buddy. It's all good. Paul says 100 alloy smelters seems legit. That'll work, says ProJG. What, having lots of them, or? See, if we had 6, right, then like you would put all of these recipes into each 6, and they would take up most of the alloy smelting room. So you need some sort of distribution mechanism for them. I also don't know how the mod works. The mod might just look at the first one and go, oh, it's in use, well let's wait, while the next one is free and can do the same recipe. I don't know. I'm assuming it's probably been done the smart way, so to speak. Bypass Success says, I just automated alloys and smelting with RF on the Infinity Light mod pack. What I recommend after 4 days of testing is to have 2 smelters on alloy only mode and 2 on furnace only mode, otherwise it will break the auto crafting of RS. Oh, interesting, we should configure them. So we could put all of our alloys in. Well, does this quartz stuff count as... where's the quartz? All of this. Does this count as being smelted? Or being alloyed? I think for now we'll just put our alloys into those 2 machines, and we'll probably end up expanding this as we go along. Alright, so we're going to make 2 copies of each. Wow, that took us a while, didn't it? And we'll just do the alloys for now. And then we'll put those ones into alloy only mode. Ooh, there we go. What is that? Electrical... Oh, we already made that one. G. GG. Let's clear it. Paul says, why are people talking about man-spreading? You'll find out soon enough. It's the video that no one will be able to escape now. I don't know if it will go like that big, but it's certainly a crazy video. Probably never going to use that. Conductive iron. I don't think I hardly ever use that. 2 of those, please. 2 of them as well. Obsidian farm. That's something we've got to make at some point. I've got no idea how I go about making that, but that'll be a fun challenge. Okay, there we go. That's all of the alloys. Miso12 says you need 1 alloy to make another. You should have them separate in alloy smelters. Yes, well, we're putting all the recipes in twice, so the one that makes the other... Is it that way around? Yeah, this is needed in that. It can be done that way. Okay, so apparently we want to put these into alloys only mode. There we go. They are now in alloys only mode. High. And then we put the things above them. Also, they're not getting power through the cables, which means these aren't getting powers through the cables. So we've got to power those differently, right? These are probably going to need an actual cable attached to them, I'm guessing. Like that. And then that cable is going to need power from somewhere. Hi. Hello. There we go. Right, okay. Yeah, that's another little something I didn't think about. So, one of each, I guess. One of each. Very nice. Same thing over here. Very cool. I like the look of ingots when they're all different colours. Like rainbow ingots. As Lawyer's here in chat. Hey buddy, how's it going? Wither-proof bunker door with a door for whenever the wither is becoming a problem, says Lukey. I do not know for which this suggestion is, but our wither farm doesn't cause any problems, it seems. Bypass says X. Only one of the crafters, RS, with daisy chain mode. X. Only one of the crafters with daisy chain mode. Daisy chain mode? Wait, you mean like... Ah, it's passing on power that way. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. So if we had, instead of having an alloy smelter here, if we had a little, like, RS crafting block over here, then it would go up and around rather than round the back like that. So we need to get power to our thingy-mabobs, which means we need a dimensional transceiver, which is my favourite thing to craft ever. What is going on here? We're looking at, yeah, that's what's wrong. Conduits. Energy conduits. Actually, we probably only need those ones, don't we? Zoy says, even if you have a rogue wither, a bunker will only help you not die while the wither runs around destroying your stuff. I don't plan on putting a wither in my base, so hopefully that will never be a problem. Right, now we need to get some power to those blocks. Cancerous Viewer says, I'm from Mars. They've got internet on Mars? Wow, that's cool. ProJG says, if you only use it to smelt alloys, you should put it in alloy only mode. Otherwise it could break auto-crafting because it is used in regular smelting instead of alloy making. Well, it doesn't have any recipes for regular smelting, right? So I don't see why it would, but it's already in that mode, so it should be good. Should be good in the hood, homie. Right, let's make octadaics, actually, for our alloys. Wait a minute. Oh, wrong one. There we go. This is something I really need to automate crafting. I could probably do that right now. Just put the 3 of those in a machine somewhere. This is what Biff was talking to me about. He said, like, you can lose track of what things you've added. Although then again, you could type it in here, and if the crafting thing is missing, then you don't have to worry about it. Make a pattern for you, and a pattern for you. We should actually be able to craft those up pretty quickly now, and the alloys are about to be automated as well for them. That could be interesting. Alright, so... what's next? Why did I come back up here? Oh yeah, we're making a dimensional transceiver. Jeez. My brain ain't so good at remembering things, is it? This is going to take a while. No, it ain't, because we got... No, oh, wrong. Wrong thing. Okay, we need the head at the top. Solariums. Okay, right. Energetic alloy. No, vibrant alloy. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do this later on, because it'll take a while. Wait. What was I looking for there? That stuff. Silicon. And an Enderman head. Very cool. Anyway, that is going to have to be it from me today. because I got to go. I just realised what the time is. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed this stream. And someone in chat is saying still raid. Are we being raided? I'm not sure. Wow, I'm all out of the groove. The groove has been thrown off. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. I appreciate it. As I said though, that is going to be it. I will check to see if someone else is streaming, but I doubt they will be. So massive thank you to all of you for tuning in today. Appreciate you coming by. Thanks for subscribing and resubscribing and donating and watching and hanging out in chat. Appreciate you all. That would appear to be it. There is no one else streaming, so that's it from me. This will be uploaded to the second channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.